Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a long one, and not just a long one, but an emotional one. Maybe not so much for the viewers, but for me, my family, and people that are involved in this. So sit back, grab your popcorn, and let's get into it. So to get straight to the point, me and my family have been running a horse camp and a non-profit rescue organization, and we have been out on our current ranch property for 33 years now. And what we've been doing is we've been leasing said property from the owner of the land, and we've been out there. And while we've been out there, we've been doing things such as rescuing not just horses, goats, rabbits, heck, we've rescued squirrels, dogs, cats, you name it. We'll rescue it. We can help it back to life. But another thing we do besides rescuing is horse camps, and we also do horse lessons out there. We provide lessons for kids and people of all ages to ride and get experience with horse. Same thing goes for our camp. We do camps for all ages for people to build confidence, trust, and the experience learning with our horses. We do it all with our rescue horses, and half of our horses that we have even been born out there or lived out on this ranch for their whole lives. And we unfortunately have gotten the news that we need to leave the property. They're gonna sell it, and then I believe it's gonna be like a wildlife reservation, or it's gonna be housing. A lot of it's like 89 acres, I believe, and it's mostly just woods and fields. But unfortunately, we do have to leave it September 31st, which means we have to not just move all of our stuff out there, but we also need to find a place for us so we can still keep our horses. We need to find a home to place our horses on. So we need a field, a barn, something to lease or buy, just something. And this is very emotional. It's touched so many hearts of people who've come out there. Me, who I've been born and raised out there, and just family members. And it's a really emotional topic, but it's one that we're trying to address, and we've just recently put out into the public, hoping that it can get spread, and hopefully people can help us do something about it, whether that's finding land or that's donating. It would be so much appreciated. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read what my grandma, the one who runs it and owns everything, she made a post, and I'm going to read her post to you guys. A letter from my heart. Dear friends, this is one of the most difficult things I've ever had to write. After much prayer and many tears, I want to share that Wild Ruddy Ranch has been asked to vacate the property that's been our home since 1993. We went nonprofit in 2014, and now the property is being sold. And if I had any financial means, I would purchase the piece of property myself to keep Wild Ruddy Ranch here. When I first heard the news, I was heartbroken. For over 33 years, this ranch has been so much more than fences, barns, and pastures. It has been a place where children found confidence, families found encouragement, veterans found peace, and rescued horses found a second chance. It has been a place where friendships were born, lives were changed, and countless memories were made. Many of you have been part of that story. Some of you learned to ride a horse here as children. Some volunteered. Some brought your families. Some came simply because you just needed a place to breathe and find hope. Together we've built something very special, and I thank God for every single person who has walked through our gates. I also want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for the land and the generosity that has made this missionary possible for so many years. We have been incredibly blessed by this use of property, and I do not want to take a single day of it for granted. My heart is truly thankful. I will pray that the one who allowed us is honored in how we speak of it, and remembered with appreciation for the role it has played for so many lives. We leave with gratitude, not resentment, and with respect for the seasons we were given here. Although this season is painful, I do not believe it is the end of Wild Birdie Ranch. I believe God still has plans for the ministry, even if we cannot yet see it. I am trusting the Lord to provide, for He is the one who directs our steps. Right now, we are asking for your prayers. We are searching for a new home where Wild Birdie Ranch can continue serving our communicating, relocating 8 horses, our other animals, barns, fencing, equipment, hay, and more than 3 decades of ranch. It is an enormous task. We are also trying to honor our commitments to the families who have already enrolled in our 2 last camps in August, which have been booked for months. Everything needs to be moved by September 30th. If you know of property that might be available to lease, purchase, or donate for a nonprofit equestrian ministry, we would be so grateful if you would reach out to us. Even sharing this post may help connect us with someone who's never heard of Wild Birdie Ranch before. I have never been one to ask for financial help. Those who know me know that I've always trusted God to provide with what is needed, one step at a time. But this may be one of those times when I need to humbly ask for a community to walk beside us. We are considering creating a GoFundMe to help with the cost of relocating the ranch, moving our horses, rebuilding the fencing and facilities, and beginning again at a new place. Just last week, during a horse camp, I watched a young man with special needs climb onto one of our horses. He was mostly nonverbal and had never truly ridden a horse before. As he sat bareback on one of our horses' impress, I smiled and asked, "Are you ready?" With confidence and joy, he looked ahead and said loud and clear, "Walk, walk." In that moment, my eyes filled with tears. This is why Wild Birdie Ranch exists, not simply to teach children how to ride horses, but to help them discover courage, confidence, hope, and joy they didn't know they had. My heart is full because of moments like that. So today, I'm asking for your prayers, your encouragement, your ideas, and your help. Please pray that God opens the right door for a new home where the ministry can continue to serving our community and blessing future generations. Thank you for loving Wild Birdie Ranch, and thank you for believing in what God has done here over the past 33 years, and thank you for walking this unexpected journey with us. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I know the one who holds it tomorrow, and I trust that He is already preparing the next chapter. With a grateful and open heart, Marianne Gilliland, founder and director of Wild Birdie Ranch. That is the post that my grandma made on our Wild Birdie Ranch Facebook page. You can find us on your Google search, Wild Birdie Ranch. You can find us on Facebook. I believe we also have an Instagram. It'll all be Wild Birdie Ranch. I will be putting up screenshots of everything I can on this video, so hopefully that helps too. I'm also gonna get into a little more of what we do and what we have done, and then I'll also put in some videos and photos and everything too. Wild Birdie Ranch is based near Port Townsend. We started in 1993 with a rescue mare who had been abused at an early age. Over the years, we had witnessed transformational changes to the people of all ages, including our veterans. Trust bond between our horses and humans. Our offerings: year-round activities, lessons, parties, leadership training, summer camps, gardening, fundraisers, and so much more. Please find it in your heart to make either a one-time donation or better yet, a monthly reoccurring donation to help us continue our mission. And below, I will link our Wild Birdie Ranch page. It needs to be updated a little bit, but you can still donate to us and also learn so much more about the founder, director, which is my mom and grandmother. And you can read so much more about us, just so much about us on that page. So I will leave so many links down below. If you could please take your time to check them out. You can find so much more about us too. I don't know how many will see this, seeing how I do not have many following, but this message just needs to be spread. So I'd really appreciate it if you can continue to watch this video, and you can watch the photos and videos and continue to learn about this beautiful ranch. I have been part of Wild Birdie Ranch my whole life. I was basically born and raised out there. I learned how to ride. I learned how to clean. I learned how to build so much trust, not just with the horses, but with so many people that came to us. I had to have such an open mind and heart, and I just had to have so much courage and faith in every animal and person that walked through our gates and came to learn. And it's such a beautiful ranch. It brought so many people the comfort and encouragement that they needed, no matter what they were going through. If people needed to come out just to spend horse time, just literally brushing a horse, hanging on a horse, we gave that. We did as much as we could to help with all of our rescues, all the people, and everything we could. My grandma's been teaching horse camps out there for as long as I could remember. And oh my gosh, they were so fun. We learned so much about the coat of the West. We learned about horse coats, the breeds, and how they moved, and everything. It was so fun, and it was all ages. And then eventually I got to the age where I wasn't in the horse camps. I helped lead them. And I'm going to tell you what. Leading, tacking up a horse, helping a kid get on that horse, and then helping them feel comfortable enough to take that first step is such an amazing feeling. It really is. And knowing that we help so many people is such an amazing feeling. So before I completely break down in tears, I'm going to show you guys some videos and photos now.